make it very clear to all the press, everybody, I'm not here because I'm making some grandstand because I'm thinking about running myself. I don't want to run, okay? I'm not trying to test any waters. Don't want to go in those waters. I'm here today because of Stacey Abrams. And I'm here today because of the men and because of the women who were lynched, who were humiliated, who were discriminated against, who were suppressed, who were repressed and oppressed for the right for the equality at the polls. And I want you to know that their blood has seeped into my DNA, and I refuse to let their sacrifices be in vain. The reason I am a registered independent is because I believe that everybody should have the right to vote their values and vote your conscience regardless of the party. And I tell you, I have voted Republican and I have voted Democrat, and each time I voted for the people who I felt represented my values.
Hey, one goal, one thing, one rule, man, that shit don't change. It's certain real niggas do real fucking things. Real niggas do. Ay, there's only one goal, one thing, one rule, man, that shit don't change. And it's certain real niggas do real fucking things. Real niggas do real fucking things.
I just wish that people had like I wish there was like a scanner for people, and you could scan them to check out their mental history or their health history or their ages or what have you. And
I just want an STD scanner.
I mean everything, all of the fucking above. Just scan everything.
Scan everything. All right, you're crazy. 2 counts of herpes.
Nigga,
you might want to check on that diabetes that's on your way.
Nigga. Just, I mean, not necessarily all the way like the super duper
you're insecure. You're color struck. That bitch start breaking down that bitch to the needle.
I'm just saying, dog, like you know, sometimes you talk about your baby mom, and I was telling you about old girl, baby daddy. I'm like, man, these people be crazy, but y'all don't know that you about to even be involved with crazy until after crazy is struck.
Bro, what? Bro, what?
The wildest thing.
Mine happened though after birth.
And a will where I think she was saying hers did too on some shit, because it's like it mirrors, because it was a situation of dating for a very short amount of time, if you won't even call it dating, pregnancy, and in her situation marriage, and your situation you just got a kid with this motherfucker that you just been fucking for a couple of months. Same difference. And now, like in her situation, you got married, motherfucker, so you rode a very tumultuous road for 4 or 5 years, all because you got traditional parents pushing you into some shit and you like 20. Like, what the fuck? And that shit then got too many people. They family thought they was doing right, and don't even realize you done throwing this girl into an abusive situation because you trying to abide by whatever religious beliefs or customs or what have you, because what have you. Right. And it's just dangerous out here because people are motherfucking. People got problems out here. They got undiagnosed mental issues out here in motherfuckers.
I mean, black folks in general, dog, we need to go seek therapy just because of generational things, of PTSD, of life in America. But
not just therapy, but need to go to doctors.
You need to go to doctors. Like, we got like kind of this passive culture thing where like we don't really like to go get mental help like that because like it just makes you crazy, you know, crazy person, and like nobody really wants that stigma, even though it's not a stigma, because most people do got some kind of mental issue that's just not going fucking check.
And what's the phrase black folks like to use a lot? It be like that sometimes. And nigga try to get over it like that.
Oh, go pray about it.
I'm about to say like that, try to pray about it. You know, we got multiple coping
mechanisms. Joking and ribbing and
the little boy that's touched, and we just say he touched and pray for him, and then let him go, like just be free and not ever go get no help.
Right.
They got all kind of things that
don't even talk about it. Keep that shit deep down inside. It's an understood, don't need to explain thing in the black community.
And it's just, I don't know, dog, just people, dog, and it's just in a common thing I'm seeing and in my circle with people I know is these odd relationships that fathers have with their daughters. Like
what you mean?
Like I think we're talking about one situation with my dad and my dad and my sister. Like where it's like I don't think he knows how to talk to her. Girl, we were just talking about, like, she'll say, you know, such and such did this, and then they have a weird relationship. And like I've a lot of women I've talked to or I've dated or even friends with, you know what I'm saying? You know, when it comes to
issues?
I don't like to say that phrase, but yeah, have daddy issues. You know what I'm saying? And it's not, sometimes it's not major, like, oh, the motherfucker beat the shit out of me or was verbally abusive, but sometimes it's just, motherfucker might have been disengaged. A motherfucker don't know how to communicate right with me. We don't talk like we should, or I don't know how to come to him, or, you know what I mean? I don't think the motherfucker defend me, or I don't think we cool. We cool, but dot.
All depends on the relationship.
But I rarely hear that between mothers and mothers and sons.
Well, that's because mothers stick around for the most part.
Oh,
just keeping Uncle Elroy. How many of our dads stick around? All right, so, and that's just like men across the board. I think that's not a white man, a black man case. Cause my dad was white and he dipped the fuck on out. This is across the board. Most niggas like.
Well, motherfucker ain't gotta leave to affect you. You can know your daddy like a motherfucker, and
and that's very true too.
Have caused the trauma.
Yeah.
But that brings me to my second point of niggas not having good communication with women in general.
No, peep this, Joe. Funny enough, me and D was just having this conversation of something very. Generally speaking, though, I've come to the conclusion, dog. I can say, me and D, we've come to this conclusion. I got a feeling we are gonna be on the same track because you just kind of said it, but really generally speaking. Neither gender is really that good at communicating with the other gender as well as. Like, oftentimes, because women talk more, they say that men can't communicate because we don't talk as much as them. Sometimes y'all just talking. I don't mean that you're good at communicating. Yeah. There are some people on both sides of the gender that are really good at communicating. And there's some people that think they're good at communicating. Now, I know the stigma says women are better communicators, but
I think women are willing to try more.
Yeah, they're I say that. Mm-hmm. They're willing to try to communicate more than men. But as far as the actual act of communicating, both genders have a problem.
No, because most women are confusing sometimes with some of the things they say, get caught up in some of the language. Like
diction, baby. We say facts over diction, baby. Over diction. You saying all these words, but you think you saying something, but it's not. If the message that you're trying to say isn't hitting the point, hitting the destination correctly, then you're not communicating well, especially if the other person is trying to hear you, you know?
If I had to say what problem I have with most of the women I dated when it comes to communicating is figuring out what they want after they said something else.
I think that's what, I ain't gonna say women, but people in general, like, we have a real problem being honest about what it is we want. Like, I think most people kind of, at least subconsciously, do know what they want, but they're just ashamed of it for some fucking reason, and they don't let it fully be, like, you know, seen by other people.
Because they're probably fucking scared to be judged by some reason what they really want to do.
Exactly. People don't want to be judged as, you know, as sluts or, you know, weird or whatever, blah, blah, blah.
Or on the other hand, the motherfucker don't want to scare away the person because you know what?
Fear of loss.
Fear of loss.
But also I've been told, well, you should have knew what I was thinking, or you should have knew what I meant.
I hate that.
I don't believe in
that. And at this point, like, as an adult, like, there's certain things that I just don't have much patience for right now, dog. Like, and
and that I don't really hear too many dudes that I know say that, but throughout my life, dealing with a lot of women in my life and some of my partners' lives, I've heard a lot of women say that, you know, you should have known what I meant, this and the third.
And if you tell me that, I'm going to explain to you, no, if you don't communicate your wants, there's no way for me to guess them. You know what I mean? It goes.
I can see there are certain things you can anticipate. Mm-hmm. You know, certain needs, but not every single need. Like, some shit you're gonna have to verbalize.
Certain shit, and you got it. And if it's something that I'm obviously missing, because the thing is this: I'm not fucking a mannequin. I'm going to be trying to fulfill what needs that I believe that you may have based on just whatever assumptions I have until you point me in the right direction, or if you tell me I'm already in the right direction, I'm already in the right direction. But if there's some other need that you just have, and we've been dating and we've been kicking and we've been open, whoop-de-whoop, but I still ain't scratched that itch. You might need to bring up, you know.
Say something.
Now, here's the funny thing about men that people didn't realize for the most part, that.
And it goes for both ways, really.
Men have great communication, but only after they unlock their emotional, whatever lockdown they have with their emotions. Because like a lot of things with emotions keep men from talking a lot because they don't want to be exposed emotionally about a lot of things. And also something about logic, about mystery makes niggas not say too much. But once a nigga break, I think they break the logic on their emotions and really know who they are, love who they are, and understand who they are. It always goes across the board.
That's what I was gonna say, son.
But with men, they like, I guess, like, because even when women do that, communication still be a little funny. Niggas like, I feel like be more
both
direct.
genders just suck at
communicating.
Yeah. Aren't taught good communication skills,
from day one.
Specifically and especially when it comes to speaking to the other gender.
True that.
You know what I mean?
True that.
Men can communicate well with each other. Women communicate well with each other. But you know what I mean? For whatever reason, when it goes across the genders, there's a problem, and it's both sides.
True.
And that's, you know what I mean? And because you can find great communicators on both ends. But horrible ones on both ends too, son.
We all need to come together.
Come together.
It's a great balance, though.
I mean, sometimes. What you about to say, my nigga?
I was just saying that's just a balance, man. Like, that sounds like nature to me. Like, it can't just be decisively one fucking way. You know, we got good and bad on both sides. You know,
is that pink cup behind you?
It's right there, huh?
Yeah, behind.
And certain issues though, because it's like there's certain stereotypes that leans one way or the other that leaves whatever gender out of it. And when, like I said, some things are reality, but some things are just like we said, stereotypes. You know what I'm saying? So it's like you'll miss the actual how to actually diagnose the problem because you so caught up in only this side. You so caught up in the stereotype. You can't even diagnose the situation because you ain't even taking it for the reality. You taking it for the stereotype, and the stereotype at a point gets so mythological that you.
Mythological.
You know what I'm saying? It's like if you say that only men can box, and then motherfuckers really believe only men can box, and then you got all these years, and then decades later you see, women kick ass too. You know what I'm saying? Shit like that. Or only women can cook. And then you see all the chefs, you're like, oh shit, niggas can cook too, bitch. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like, but if you don't open that door to see that, okay, it's both, it's a human experience, not this gender, that gender experience. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, it is in certain ways.
In certain times.
Overall, it's the human experience.
It's not.
We generally deal with a lot of the same.
And that's
shit.
what I'm saying. It's not. It's more of a human experience than it is a gender experience.
I'm saying.
And so many times we put more weight into the gender experience.
Into the gender thing.
And it's not.
Like
because niggas want to be one above the other. When a nigga put that much more into the gender thing, it's because a nigga trying to find dominance over the other.
Sometimes it's part of it. Yeah. Sometimes it's just assimilation. You know what I mean? Sometimes it's fear. It's a few things that go into it, but you're not wrong. You feel what I'm saying? But we've been talking that shit, man. Let's get to the show, man. Welcome to the Fly with Bats podcast, episode 67. 67 side A. This is that actor guy, Martin Bats Bradford. You can find me on all your social media platforms at Mr. Bats. Spell that Mr. out or you ain't gonna find me. And as usual, man, I'm here with the brothers.
What's up, you nasty motherfuckers? It's your boy D-Mac. And you can catch my Instagram at FrenchBird.kid. And make sure you follow my clothing line at YouDig504. And I'm in this motherfucker for side 8.
Yep.
Passe wine, it's your boy AlphaJo, fresh out of the gumbo, still deep in the root. And if you're out in the streets and you're looking for me, how the fuck did you go and have my weed? My nigga, that nigga was behind Bats back.
Son, you not. They didn't even know what was going on. Right.
I was about to tell him. I can't find my super weed. Where is my super weed? But I found it.
Where's my super root?
Super root.
My super dro.
Because unbeknownst to y'all, at a point I was stalling because Joe was looking for some pink cup. And I'm like, okay, if they're looking all them directions, let me check behind me. And the pink cup has been found. Now the potty mouth podcasters can really live up to the name.
Yes.
All right, let me get back to what I was saying.
We in this bitch, right?
Yeah. 67 side A. Facebook, Joseph Appleman Pons. Roller Dicks. Super Scent. Zatarans.
Are you speaking English?
Pelicans.
My son just said patois.
Remember that boy Kev on stage did that shit when he was talking about going to New Orleans and he just started saying Buku New Orleans shit.
Yeah, Kev on stage. Yeah.
That boy Pelican, Zatarans, Turley, Anthony Davis.
Yeah, man. So welcome, people. Yeah, we here on that SIDA, man. First off, we pull out that scroll of the podcast out here that we rock with, that we fuck with, that we know of, that we know. You dig? Most of them local. Most of them, grand majority. Such as the Your 30 podcast with Marty Edwards and the Arrogant Observer. Shouts out to Arrogant Observer, Lawrence Weber, man. The homies hooked me up for Halloween, man. This year I was Two-Face, and man,
he gave you Batman 2 Scarface.
Huh? Scarface.
Two-Face. I'm gonna say he gave you Batman 2 Two-Face.
Batman Forever.
Yeah,
yeah.
Because I was looking like this nigga got fresh explosion Scarface.
Well, yeah,
Two-Face.
Yeah, son. And he keeps saying Scarface. There is a Batman villain named Scarface. That's the I think that's the puppet. The little puppet one, remember that? I remember from Batman animated series. It was the old nigga in the back, but the puppet was like a gangster and talking all that shit. Yeah. That nigga's name, that's Scarface. But yeah, man. But like, shouts out to he Gumbo Monsters makeup nigga. Shouts out to Gumbo Monsters makeup nigga.
Boy, like Taser face.
Dude, he hooked the nigga up. That shit looked tight, dog. Like
he did his brother real good too with the Prince.
Dog, I was joking.
I ain't never asked him. I said, "That's his brother."
Dog, it was adorable. It was really adorable.
It really was.
Shouts out to Lawrence, man. That was some cool shit, man. Check out their podcast and such. Also, shouts out to the Misbelief Radio Show podcast. I'm high. Hosted by DC Paul, founded at Who Is DC Paul, as well as Oshun, Malik the Historical Geek, Fat Girl Nola, J Steele, and us. Also check out the On the Lake podcast with Rel, Chelsea Is Me, Frankie Cola, and Sleeping Beauty.
Yo, Sleeping Beauty is my new friend.
What up? What's the story on that?
Well, the On the Lake podcast, shouts to everybody over there. They popped up at the Jazz Market on Halloween night. I was wearing my shirt with L on it of Death Note. Turns out Sleeping Beauty is a huge fan of anime. And we sat there and talked about Death Note for about 15 minutes. Like, she knew all the shit. I was like, what? Pleasant surprise. So yeah, shout outs to all those chicks. Like, they're super cool.
And shouts out to Death Note.
Yes.
The real one.
One of the greatest stories.
The real one.
The manga.
It's still on Netflix. We will always shout out and encourage the watchings.
Watch it.
Of Death Note.
If you haven't.
Oh my God, I'm dying.
November, get into that boy.
Nah, so I just drank that energy drink and it went down the wrong fallopian tube or whatever.
Not the fallopian tube. I don't even know that's right.
That's not the right name. But anyway, also shouts out to the Four Misses in the Mic podcast. Yo, they let us know that they Team Tevin Campbell. Yeah,
I heard that. I heard that, and I totally agree. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, so, definitely Team Tevin Campbell.
Shouts out to the Four Misses with the mics and the rings and things. They the women's with the rings and things.
He's having crushes on Tevin Campbell. That's right.
Man, Tevin Campbell.
Stop hating,
man. Jodeci fine. They cool.
But they're not Tevin Campbell.
Can we talk for a minute?
Oh, yeah.
I just want
Maybe 6 more songs by Tevin Campbell.
Your name. So also shouts out to the Therapy Noir podcast. Sugar Sass and Sarcasm podcast with Kanye and her sisters and them.
Sugar Sassm and Sarcasm.
Yeah, Hip Hop Nerd podcast with Glory Jones. 50420 podcast with Magic Mike and
Ezekiel.
No. What's his name? He called that. I know his name. Ezekiel.
Zeke or something like that.
Something.
I don't know.
I always want to give him a name called Zeke the Weed Geek.
I feel like he says a name on their show and it's not coming to me.
Now we gotta learn it.
Well, now you just Ezekiel until you can think of your name. But yeah, man.
Just Ezekiel.
Just Ezekiel. Fuck with your herd podcast. The Metal Hand of Gandalf. The Metal Hand of Gandalf.
That sounds like an epic fucking story.
Yes. The Metalhead of God podcast, the Black Guys Next Door podcast, No Dope on Sundays podcast, Teapot podcast, Talk Brothers podcast, Bearded Brothers podcast, and Home Video Hustle podcast. And that's it.
And Thanos the movie.
My dude finally saw Thanos the movie.
I saw Thanos the movie. I know I'm very late. That was way in the summer. It's about to be winter. But yeah, I see what all the fuss was about now.
Josh Brolin is that man.
It is Thanos the movie.
This Thanos the movie.
Right. Yeah. I'm Thanos, and these are the Avengers.
Like, as he just kept going on and on, I'm like, dude, they're not gonna be able to stop this motherfucker. Like,
no.
Once he had 2 fucking stones, I'm like, okay, that's it. Mm-hmm. Like, y'all can't fuck with this nigga at all.
It's over.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh, you thought the movie was gonna end where they gonna save the day? Nah.
Niggas dying.
I'm sitting rest on this.
My nigga, I feel like without the stones, that nigga was whooping their ass.
He beat up the Hulk like it wasn't nothing.
Without the stones.
Without the stone.
He whooped the Hulk ass with one stone in that thing that he didn't even use.
That's the thing though. Like Thanos was already going around eating planets and fucking populations and shit. He was on a mission for the stones.
Right.
So he was
already eating shit with no stones.
Eating shit. Right. Like, come on, man. Once he got one stone, it was over. Like,
man, he's the Mad Titan.
Right.
Oh, girl should have upped that dildo. I'm sorry.
Wait, what?
The robot Vision. I don't give a fuck. He a robot.
Oh, yeah.
He a whole man-sized dildo.
Yeah.
Take the stone out his ass. Fuck it.
Yeah, she was tripping.
If you would have just ended his ass when he said it earlier, he said, you know what? Just take it out of me.
Take it out.
The robot said end him. So
okay.
Control Alt Delete, bitch. Let's go.
You never seen her, nigga?
Control Alt Delete.
You never seen her?
Would you let the universe die over her?
Ask yourself that.
Her, the voice in the phone.
Goddamn.
Is the universe worth the voice in the phone, Joe?
Like, come on.
You gotta tear up when you see Peter Parker say that. I don't feel so good, Mr. Stark. I don't feel so good. I don't want to die. I don't want to die, Mr. Stark.
Yeah. But to watch Samuel Jackson die is all worth it. Like, cause he dies the most it's like he don't even feel like he died. It's almost like I can't even believe this happening.
I mean, to me, for one, it kind of sucked that Tony just talking about he wanted a kid at the top of that movie.
Yeah.
And then he loses his surrogate son at the end of the movie. And goddamn it, you just on some random planet. Like, how you get home, Tony? But anyway, you just out here all Titan. Everybody died but you and the blue bitch. Like, what you doing?
The blue bitch gonna get him home. Here?
The blue bitch gonna get him home.
Cause she
showed us her ass.
Right.
All right, there you go.
She been all around the universe, the galaxies.
Right. Yeah,
she almost killed him.
She did. She said that. Thanos said she damn near killed me. Yeah, Nebula. No, that's not Nebula. No, it's the Nebula because Gamora is the green one. So yeah, Nebula. But like, yeah, so I'm glad my dog finally saw the film.
Yeah.
So when I think it's July or June, the next one comes out, we can all see that bit.
Yes.
It's gonna be ridiculous. Oh my god,
it's
gonna be beyond epic. They're doing time shit because they already did have some like photos that they've been released. It was almost bad during that moment where they had some photos been released of them in like different time periods. So that time song about to do some shit.
Yeah.
About to group with Samuel Jackson, Sam and Doctor Strange were the two that just was like, we gonna be good. I'm gonna just take this death. Because remember, Doc Strange told him 14 million and one. So he told Tony there's no he said there's no other way. When he said there was no other way, he had to up it in that one.
Right.
That was the way that's what he saw. That's the only reason he would have upped the time stone.
Right.
He told that nigga I would let you die. And then he was like, here's the time stone. Like, that's the only
you already seen it.
You saw it.
You seen it.
He took his death on the head like Sam. Sam was like, I'm calling Captain Marvel. Fuck
yeah. This shit we fix. I'll be alive somehow. I'll be back somehow.
I'll be back.
Captain Marvel got us.
But that nigga died knowing he coming back like, man.
That's gonna be crazy, though.
As he digitalizing away.
Right.
Body turn to cubes and dust. I'll be back.
I felt bad for Spider-Man, though. He was so scared. He was so fucking scared. I said, damn, dude, that really sucks.
Cause he died so slow and painful.
I mean, you like in the theater, D, because you see the theater, it's absolute silence in the theater.
Yeah.
As soon as Bucky fade away. But the real one that really hits you upon watching it live is when Black Panther gets because that's when they get real. You like,
cause you think
of Kanye.
Yeah. He's like, get up, General. You shouldn't be on the gut.
Get up. Ooh, what the fuck? So, you know, so when he get it, then you start seeing, like you said, that all of the Guardians got, all of them except for Rocket. All of them.
They couldn't take Rocket, dog. If they would have took Rocket, oh shit.
They took Groot.
Yeah, but that's fucked up. It was so shitty. Like,
they only left us with the original Avengers. With Rocket and Nebula.
Like, it was
War Machine.
It was so epic, but it was so shitty though. Like, god damn.
I have not seen the newest Ant-Man, even though it's downloaded on my computer, so I'm gonna catch that soon to see how that plays into everything. So I'm guessing Ant-Man and Hawkeye still out there because they weren't in this movie, and they might not have gotten snapped away.
Right.
So those two still out here, and Hawkeye's once again original Avengers.
I'm about to say Hawkeye used to be Avengers, so yeah.
Like I said, all the originals from the first movie are good.
Okay.
You feel me? It's
so
just all these sequel ass niggas got snapped away.
Y'all niggas on y'all first movie? Y'all gotta go back. And some of y'all on y'all second, y'all.
If you ain't got a trilogy, you
can't
ride with us.
Three.
Right.
You can't ride with us.
Raccoon, hop on.
Yo, Cap, how many you got? Well, I got 3. Hey, yo, Iron Man, how many you got? Well, I got 3.
3.5, actually.
You gonna talk your shit? Hey, Hulk, how many you got? I've been around since the 60s. Let's go, goddammit.
On vets only.
Hey, like the Hulk,
That is a members only trip.
That's the only motherfucker that's coming for.
Gold jackets.
Let's go. So, yeah, guys, I don't know how we got on that tangent, so we just talking our shit at this point.
That's sideA. That's that sideA shit.
That's sideA shit.
I had saw Thanos the movie.
Good job.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, upon this, on side A, we just start with that starter section, man. That's where we just hit into certain hot topics that's popping on the webs, on the social medias, in the news, etc., etc. You know, a little this, a little that. You heard me? After that, we get into that bats nerd out moment where you get a lot of what the fuck you just heard. Basically, at the bats nerd out moment, we get into that Joe Sports Corner.
Oh, man, you fucking get high as the fuck. And then you wind up standing in the corner for 2 hours thinking about sports.
This nigga tried to open his mouth.
That was the ultimate fail. That boy said, "Hey, Joe, Sports Corner." Like, god damn. That was epic. Oh shit. I'm done. I'm cooked. I'm already cooked for the whole podcast. Jesus Christ.
Oh my god. But yeah, man.
Yeah, let's just get
That's when Joe talking about sports and shit. And then we get into a question of the day sometimes. And then we get out here tell you to turn over to side B, man. Where we get into all kind of that extraness that you're going to hear about on side B. Yeah. So yeah.
I tried to get words out, though. You saw me fall I was like, and then it came out as a cough. I couldn't even believe it.
Oh man, whoever's listening is like, god damn, what kind of session are these guys having? It's not even at the blood doing all this, dog. It's hilarious. But without further ado, let's get into that starter section, man.
Lying about how much you had made, rumors and shit that you handmade. Would you buy this if I sold that? Hey, what the hell is my soul at? The American need for American green is America's greed. That's the American dream. Black America too busy chasing white American dreams. But we sleep, so let's everybody eat and repeat. Work, where the fuck the cheese? Where the mozzarella at? Tell me where it be.
First off, before we begin to the real news bits, man, a tip of the hat. Let me see that lighter. Real nigga shit, y'all heard that. So a tip of the hat to women on social media, man. Me and Devin were privy to this goddamn post from a female follower of ours, and on that joint, it was like she basically put on blast. Oh, what's up, Gian? Homie Gian, in this bit.
What's the podcast?
Yeah, we podcasting. Yeah, chilling, son.
Appreciate you.
Yeah, my dude.
I'm gonna chill with y'all.
Well, do what you do.
Yeah, right. Roll on up. In here. I meant to say.
Yeah, man. So the homie Keon Smith just came in, you know.
Yes.
Filmmaker, actor, all that. You know, you never know what happens when you're flying with bats and shit.
So right. Sometimes nigga might fly with you.
So yeah, man, and like dog, like she put on blast this creepy ass motherfucker that was all in her inbox feeling some kind of way because he got rejected. And I implore more women really like if shit get, cause I mean, you know, a lot of y'all have a lot of creepy shit go down, dog. But
for real, dog. Only when you're famous when women get creepy in your inbox. But I'm saying, on a regular average day.
Your average chick out here just getting harassed.
Right.
And I'm like, man, I implore more of y'all to, man, put these niggas out here, man.
Out there.
Put them out here, name and everything. Fuck it.
I'm a big supporter of public internet shame.
Bruh.
Like, that shit is medicine, bruh.
I mean, once you cross the line, dog, you know what I'm saying? Beware. This guy is a fucking habitual... Whatever he is, I don't know. Yeah, like whatever.
You won't say line crosser, but it's even more.
Right, because it's like more than you cross a line. You're a perverted sexual
pervert.
Yeah, it is right. And the thing is, he follows me with Facebook friends.
He follows me too.
Yeah, and I was like, you know this nigga too, huh?
Son, not only that I know him. At one point in time, he was your boy's teacher on the keys.
Who teacher?
Poetry. Yeah.
What? Damn.
But I used to
can't say names, but I know who he's talking about right now.
I used to say that boy look like 50 Cent.
And this dude always like be putting himself out there as like this, super Christian, super,
But he's also super man shit all the time too. Like always man this, man that, women da 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 da. Which dog, there's another guy. I don't know if y'all follow, but I don't care about putting his name out. Do y'all care?
I don't know who you're talking about.
I don't know who you're talking about.
I'm like, all right, so his name is James McClue.
I don't know who that is.
He went to Delivert. Man, this dude here, dog. I had to follow.
If you want to get even more specific.
All right. Just to make sure you know.
Yeah.
Dog, him and you got like this guy we're looking right now go on the same boat because these niggas always talking about what niggas should do in the places that people should be in. And the nigga I'm talking about, James, the other one, such and such, straight up said, if women don't fall in line, they're gonna fall by the wayside. And I was like, God damn, nigga, what's that shit?
Wait.
So that we ain't got no more women.
Right. So I was like, wait. Even if we get past the misogynistic and all that other shit about that statement, what are you planning on doing when there ain't no women, dog?
We just gonna be warring it forever, huh?
No, nigga, you trying to take booty? What the fuck,
like,
nigga?
What are you really on?
What are you really
and I mean,
on?
If that's your thing, fine. But I mean,
No.
Exterminate the women for it, though.
Right.
If you like booty, like just go.
We are not killing women. If you want to have a homosexual lifestyle, that's not even a lifestyle. If you're really homosexual, be homosexual. Right. Though you gotta do all this shit about killing women to get to some booty.
Well, if they fall in line, we won't have to kill her.
Nigga, no, dog. Nah. Just go be gay. That's fine.
It's way easier. It takes less energy.
It's way cooler, honestly. Honestly, like that's way cooler.
To be yourself?
Yes. You know, what an idea. What a thought.
Imagine that.
Imagine that. Being your goddamn self.
Imagine all of the people.
Fuck.
But yeah, dog. But this shit is ridiculous.
But this cat here, she starts it as it's typing. He tells her it's typing. You chose that. That's why I'm in charge of my relationships. With an S and a Z, homie. You gotta use an S and a Z.
Awesome.
Cause that's sassiness, baby.
I don't allow nobody to dictate to me my life and my mood.
Smoke sweet talk.
Enjoy that life, hun. That's what little girl say back to him. It's all on my shoulders anyway. There's no time for manipulation.
Giving him too much of a deep voice. This is sweet.
He got life. You know him? He got light voice?
No, his voice is actually mid range. But
well, I just want to. I got a deep voice. I got to differentiate between when I'm talking like this chick or this dude.
You can't. You don't need to.
Okay, it's all on my shoulders anyway. There's no time for manipulators. You enjoy yours the way you nitpick personal style in text.
Still too real.
She says, so I'm manipulative because I reject your beliefs. Okay, bye. That's the second time she said bye to him. Enjoy that life, hun, is a bye.
All right.
Her saying okay, bye is bye. I mean, how many byes do you need?
Let me go down. Let me see.
Oh,
it's a party in this bitch. We flying deep today.
It's a party. I don't know who this is. Open the door. Who this is?
What's going on, guys?
What's up?
AT&T. Oh shit.
No. Actually, we're out here with DirecTV here today, guys. We're here to see if you want some free cable. Okay. What we got going on is we got a promotion for your neighborhood today. Where if we sign you up, we pay you $250, and that $250 pays your cable bill for about half a year. And if you don't want it after that, then you just cancel it.
Oh shit!
I'm cool.
We're good right now,
I'm
fellas.
good, man.
Do you guys all live here, or?
It's just me, but I'm good.
Okay, what do you got right now? Just asking.
Internet.
Oh, you're just internet?
Yep.
Do you have any cable TV?
I don't have an interest.
We're working on a podcast now. We gotta get back to work.
You guys working on something?
Thank you, brother.
Yeah, man. Thank you, fellas. What an experience.
All kinds of happenings.
I am not editing this out.
That was amazing.
That was really amazing.
Dude.
I ain't never seen. I kind of wanted to buy the cable. I was like, "You give me $250," and he was so happy about it.
No, that was not what it felt like. That nigga was trying to push that agenda.
Yeah.
Oh no, he definitely was.
He was so nervous. You open that door and 4 black men looked out.
He was like, oh shit.
We smoking weed.
Right. Y'all came to the wrong house.
Talking about cable.
You was forcing that laugh so hard. You forced that smile so hard.
That fucking door open, ain't nothing but a fucking weed cloud came back. Like, oh shit, I am high for the rest of my shift. You know what I'm saying?
That was so funny.
That is hilarious. I cannot believe that actually just happened.
This dude was like,
there's so much happening.
I'll pay you for cable. Like, okay, guys.
I should have said, just give me the $250.
Just give me that $250. Get the fuck up out of here.
Hey, look, it's gonna be $250 for you got this neighborhood.
How about that? Give me $250, I'll let you live.
Just trying to give you guys some free cable.
But real talk, thank y'all for powers through. Y'all giving some good plans.
I'm sorry, y'all. Like, I seen fences. I don't believe white men coming over offering free shit.
That's my first thought. I'm like, this. What the fuck is going on? Like, is this the feds? Like, what the hell is really cracking?
Troy taught me that.
Yeah, they do look fetty.
So back to this shit, man. So he said,
back to that. So okay, bye.
He says this.
No, you're trying to manipulate me into thinking I'm wrong. You're forcing yourself to be in a corner.
That's what he tells her. How is she doing this?
And if that's where you want to be, then cool. I reached Dick Sand, and it's time to pull out with the OWT. Up typo. Quicksand.
You can't try to make a point and misspell your word. And not only did you misspell your word, you said something ridiculous. Dick Sand.
Dick Sand. Like how is that even
misspellable? How you misspell that name?
What are you talking about? These women.
Freudian slip.
Nah, you meant Dick Sand.
I reached Dick Sand. It's time to pull out.
Quicksand.
I know, nigga.
Bye.
She said bye for the third or the fourth time at this point.
Take air. I'd buy you an oyster, but you're not friendly. Crying emojis. That sometimes can be confused as the laughing emoji.
Then he says, Miss, we're not gonna say her name.
No, not her.
Lorena Bobbitt. Then she says, he says Miss her first name, Lorena Bobbitt, then her last name. And so
she
now
followed me too.
Now she's Lorena Bobbitt because she ain't trying to give him no play. Keep saying bye. She says,
I don't want anything that would make you think I'm obligated to entertain you.
So that's the fourth or the fifth version of goodbye. Leave
exactly. Not obligated.
That's what he says to her. I don't know what that means.
I don't know either.
Why did he say that?
Like, you choose to do what you want to do. And name calling because you're a grown up.
She telling him.
I can crack jokes and everything. I don't get mad.
Nigga, wait, hold up. She said stop name calling me. And his response
is, bitch, I can crack jokes. Better listen to me.
And I ain't mad.
Right.
It don't matter if you mad. If I'm saying don't name call me, you goofy motherfucker.
Lorena
Bobbitt is the new Lazarus, is what the hashtag is.
I don't know, dog. I don't know. That's stupid.
Then she says, remove yourself from my inbox.
Thanks.
7th time. Bye.
I take my anger out on tuna fish. What does that mean?
Oops.
A whole new meaning to her and beat that pussy up. And then he sends a lewd video.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. And
damn, son, you went that low?
And you go in the comment section,
that's so weird.
It's buku women talking about how got shit just like that, got shit just like that, got shit just like that. It's like, oh,
dog, that's so weird though, dog.
These niggas is weird.
That nigga, especially like, cause
to quote Atlanta, stop being weird, nigga.
Right. Nigga, so I'm not. Dog, that shit's fucking me up though, dog, because like I know this person to a certain degree.
I think I'm about to unfriend him.
I actually know that person for real.
I know the girl, the woman.
I know the guy.
Word.
And so it's like I'm shocked and appalled and flabbergasted that you would go this route.
All right, I'm not.
Buku niggas do some weird shit that you don't know about.
Yeah, you know.
Niggas, like we said earlier, talking to the gender, some niggas would be normal with you, nigga, because you have a dick. And then when it come to talking to women, it's like
completely just left field.
It's it.
Start saying
it's
all
it
type
trying
of,
to holler. Michael Myers trying to holler.
Right.
Saying all type of the weird, crazy words.
Meet me in the forest. Ain't no.
And then don't want to like give up with bye. Because the thing is, at bye, you can leave it all alone.
It's over.
Right, it's over.
You can really just be like,
there's no
so you don't have to say nothing, but if your last words what to be bye and fuck you bye. It could be it, and it could be it. It could be none of this other shit. It could not be this porn. That's the simplest route out. Yeah. You doing all this shit, dog, because your ego is like it becomes harassment.
Yeah.
Because your ego is now bruised in some kind of way because you realize you've been coming off as a whack nigga. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? And now you're gonna try to downplay the person
because you feel whack.
Right.
Yeah.
It is textbook for fuckboyism
and narcissism and all kind of issues.
Yeah, the fuckboyism covers like it's the umbrella for all that.
It's so much shit, dog. But what we saying is, every woman who says there's multiple niggas in the inbox doing crazy shit like that, it make you be like, okay, who learning these niggas? Like, who raising these niggas? Who is these niggas? Because it's a lot. It's not like you can't ignore it when it's such a large sample sizes. At a point, you got to be like, all right.
Now, wait a second.
On our very first episode of Fly With Bats podcast, we talked about the real nigga shit Bible, son. Yeah, with the RNS Bible. It was like, damn, dog, everybody don't be getting taught from the same book, obviously. And it becomes even more apparent when you see craziness like this. And I'm just saying, man, like, dog, like.
Niggas don't get taught from the same book. Niggas' churches are crooked.
I pity these women.
I say, listen. That's all I can keep saying. Listen to women. And when these niggas get all beside themselves, dog, let these niggas know, son. Because y'all can be your best partner, nigga, on some dumb shit.
I mean, we got to start checking these niggas.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
We got to, like, as niggas, we got to come in and be like, nigga, what you want, son?
What the fuck is wrong with you, son?
Chill out, son. What the fuck is on your mind, son?
What the fuck is wrong with you, son?
This is not going to get you the pussy if you thought that was a good
I want to be like logically.
Yeah, like, son. Let's break this down of how you were wrong, son.
No, even without even saying that, even though that's what we would be doing, I'm saying, bro, like man to man, if you was to give another nigga some advice, these are the steps that you would tell another nigga to take to get the woman to like you.
This is the formula.
This is the setup.
Like this your actual setup.
This is how you get the vagina moistened. Wow.
This is how you get her to call you and talk to you and actually be your friend.
This is how you get a hug.
I hate it.
This is how you get the third base.
This is how you get a DM response. Like, fuck.
This is how you get out the DM box into the phone number.
Oh, girl was very, very fucking patient. Because many women just won't respond and let the nigga talk to himself about 50 paragraphs.
Right.
So she was still trying to acknowledge you as a human being to even say, look, bro, leave me alone. Or look, bro, I don't have to entertain your shit. Or look, bro, leave. Like, she was still being in a funny way respectful and giving energy that she didn't even have to fucking give.
Right, at all, dude.
She was a saint. Like, come on.
Probably fucking safety mechanism because that nigga crazy and might come around us someday and fuck up our life.
Hey, that's not out unfortunately, that's not beyond. Unfortunately.
I just think that
concern.
Because, dog, when niggas start doing weird shit like that, how weird would you go?
All I got onomatopoeias for you, bro. That's all I got for you, dog.
That's all.
You hear me? So moving into actual shit, man. Remy Money to just start not talking.
Again, you already said it last podcast we talked about.
I feel like she keeps talking. She keeps speaking and not saying correct words, dog.
Virus alert from Apple.
Because we talking about Remy Ma.
But like, it keeps on like being a fucking thing. Like, first it was rape victims need to own their shit. Then it was Bill Cosby. When I was in the same conversation, Bill Cosby, she was trying to stick up for him. Then she was on some shit about niggas anybody could say nigga. I'm like, wait, you giving out nigga passes? Remy Mondo, stop that shit. Now she's defending R. Kelly because in the video, one of the videos, R. Kelly wasn't, he was licking booty. And she said rapists don't lick ass.
Now,
she's just being funny.
Son, when I first heard that shit, I didn't even believe that she said that shit. Like, there's no possible way that's your fucking reason, dog. Like, because most rapists don't eat ass.
We had video of him intimate with an underage girl. We had another video where I don't think she was underage, but he was like all in her. It didn't, like, most rapists don't eat your ass. It was crazy because that was going on in that other video.
So she's trying to say, like...
She said, sir.
She's trying to say, like...
I think she's trolling.
Consensual.
He's still banished and still a monster.
She trolling.
She's talking out of both sides of her fucking mouth.
Well, all right, so check this out. I think she's trying to make a joke, but she's also trying to, like, she's not trying to say he's not a statutory rapist. But
we live in a world where women and men do some sick shit and they be with it. Bruh, I don't think she's trying to make a joke, Joe.
All right, she may not be making a joke, but I will grant you, I will grant you that she's not making a joke, but I will say this. I think that she's trying to say, like, this nigga is a pervert, he's a weirdo, this and a third, he's a statutory rapist, but he's not a, like, physical hold you down as rapist type nigga.
Oh, that shit bad. You just defended. It's all bad. It's all bad.
It doesn't.
She should not be trying to in no way fix her words to try to defend R. Kelly. It's just not good business. This is not smart. Even if you believe whatever bullshit you believe, it's just not smart from your platform to be defending R. Kelly anyway.
Remy Ma, like, how can I step in the name of love now?
Nigga, you can step in the way of love and nostalgia. But like, it's like when we say how white people in general just leave nigga alone. You just do better. Not saying it, not trying to interpolate it, not trying to flip it. No, just don't stay away from it.
Just stay away
from it.
R. Kelly's one of those topics when it comes to defending R. Kelly.
You ain't joking against him.
Stay away from it.
Leave it alone.
Leave it alone. Cause now you guys like, cause Remy, you are people's hero, nigga. You the first person to make Nicki really bleed. You feel me? So some people are rooting for you.
She's not a machine.
Right, they were rooting for you. They were all rooting for you. And then you got to this platform because honestly, you're on this show basically based off the hype that you created off of taking out Nicki. Your album didn't set the world on fire, dog. All your flames came from Sheetha, really. So you got a whole gig. You got jobs and people see you relevant off of ending Nicki like 2 years ago. Coming at Nicki like 2 years ago. That adds to it, but you know what I'm saying?
And she and her friend and going to jail.
I mean, that's what got her love in hip hop is, et cetera, dog. But the shit that made her rootable besides, her relationship with Papoose was, ooh, that's what got the attention. And you got this platform, and instead of saying real, like, you saying dumb shit. Your people, your PR, your folk, they need to holler at you, son. They need to sit you down and just say 2 words, bruh.
Shut the fuck up.
No, just 2.
Oh.
Talk less.
Talk less.
Talk less. That's all. Talk less.
I can agree.
You hear me? You heard about Fab marrying an old girl who Teeny knocked out?
Yep. He bought us some new ones and said, look,
I love you, babe.
Right. It's our relationship. Nobody knows us like we do.
Son, he just trying to get out of her being able to say much about him because they married, bruh.
I don't know, dog. She might be in love with that nigga and they might have a crazy, stupid ass relationship like that.
I said they could just have a crazy fucking relationship, which is very
dangerous.
Dangerous.
Yeah, that's all I'm saying.
That's just fucking uncommon.
It's just dangerous. And he paid off her pa. Now he gonna testify off his behalf after her pa was trying to beat his ass.
Hey, if the pa feel like he got paid off and it's cool with
it. Well, they want no proof that he was paid off, but people just saying that shit because it's like, damn, like.
Man, whatever happened to where he want to change up his testimony, dog, that's y'all business, dog. Apparently
I couldn't do it if that was my daughter. That's all I'm saying. Ain't amount no money. You dog my daughter teeth out.
Integrity, yo.
Yo. It go back to what we were talking about before, like how much would you get paid to be in a Trump rally? And it's like, nah, son, you can't pay me to do no Trump shit. I don't care. Y'all be the same. You can't pay me to testify that you didn't knock. Nah.
It's just not happening.
So you gonna pay me, and I'm gonna see you didn't knock my teeth out? Man, look, son, I don't give a fuck if my daughter did go back to you. If you ever step foot in my door, I'm gonna blow your fucking teeth out with this.
And there you have it. Moving on. That guy that made College Dropout is back in the news again.
Oh yeah, he's been bamboozled.
He's been delivered.
That nigga's been used, bamboozled,
hoodwinked. So apparently, the guy that made College Dropout said
should have stayed in the college.
It's been used by people to spread political messages that he's now done with. He filed off a series of tweets apparently distancing himself from politics. He said, my eyes are now wide open and now realize I've been used to spread messages. See you later, Guion. I've been used to spread messages I don't believe in. I'm distancing myself from politics and completely focusing on being creative. He said, I introduced Candace Owens to the person who made the logo and they didn't want their name on it, so she used mine. I never wanted any association with Brexit, that whole t-shirt line he said Kanye was dropping to get blacks to stop voting Democrats. Yeah. He's saying that wasn't me, that was Candace Owens. He just put my name on it. I had nothing to do with it. Owens said that Brexit is a renaissance, and I'm blessed to say that this logo, these colors were created by my dear friend and fellow superhero Kanye West. Ye went on to thank his family and community for supporting my actual beliefs and my vision for a better world. He also expressed compassion for people seeking asylum and parents fighting to protect their children from violence and war.
That boy said, bro, Kim was about to divorce me.
Chris said, nigga. And he accepted her telling him that shit because he would.
Nigga, we about to take the family and leave. And we about to leave you like we left Lamar Odoms in the crack house.
Come on. And we gonna probably put it on you that you on crack.
It is on Lamar Odoms that he on crack.
As an update, Candace Owens said she never once said Kanye designs a t-shirt for Blexit, calling it a lie. This is a lie. It seems to have made its way around the world. A lie I would like to again correct for the record. Kanye was completely right to feel used in that regard. And as I've done personally, I would like to publicly apologize to him for any undue stress or pain the effort to correct that rumor has caused him, his business relationships, or his family. He simply never designed them. Oh my God.
Damn, Candace Owens, you a bitch.
She trash. She's trash.
You're a stinky whore.
She's trash. They're all trash. They're all trash. Dog. It's going to be a minute before I get any modicum of respect built back for Kanye West, dog.
Yeah, he's
really the guy that made College Dropout right now.
And it all falls down. And it all falls down.
He kind of called his future. But then he realized he was talking about himself on so many of his older songs.
Yep.
And when he get on, he leave your ass for a white girl.
That's exactly how I was thinking.
Strike one.
Even if you in a Benz, you still a nigga in a coupe.
Strike two.
You feel me? He got buku lines that's about him now.
That's what
Shouts out to Mr. fucking Feeney, dog. Mr.
whole gangsta out here.
Mr. Feeney, a whole gangsta out here, son. That's dog. I was like, dog.
I thought it was gonna be a story about him passing away.
Dog, I thought he was dead. I thought the story was about him being dead.
Look at that picture, man.
He stops attempted burglary at his own house.
Come on, man, shit.
William Daniels,
91, kicking boy,
who played Mr. Feeney in Boy Meets World, stopped an attempted burglary. Him and his wife, Bonnie Bartlett, were at their San Fernando Valley home Saturday night when someone tried to kick in the back door at 9:20 p.m. Daniels quickly turned on the lights, prompted the intruder to flee the property. His rep confirmed the news to People in a statement. Someone tried to break into the home of Mr. and Mrs. William Daniels on Saturday evening. Luckily, Mr. Daniels was able to frighten away the person, and the LAPD quickly responded. They are both well. Mr. Daniels thanks all his fans for their concern. Despite a recent surge of burglaries, that's that people talking to celebrities.
Boy, you look at Mr. Feeney and pull out that yap on that ass.
So, okay, how does this story... I keep laughing because the headlines be making it seem like this nigga whooped some ass.
Right. This nigga cut the lights on. The fuck?
Who's there?
Who is it? Who is it? Oh, they're gone. I'm a hero.
Go back to bed. It was the wind, darling.
Fuck y'all for these clickbait ass titles, dog. Fuck out of y'all, man. Nigga really had me saying he a whole gangsta out here. I feel so stupid for trying to fucking make this nigga seem cool. Feeney, you old fuck. All you did was turn the lights on. Bitch, I can turn the fucking lights on, bitch. It's easy. You're not a fucking hero. You're an old fart that got lucky. You're lucky you're still alive. You only had 2 more fucking weeks anyway. Okay? Let me stop. Oh God. I hate clickbait, son. It infuriates me.
Oh shit!
It infuriates me.
Put him in an old fart.
Oh God.
Put him in an old fart.
There's an old fart that can cut the lights on.
Oh God.
Oh man.
Oh my God. So anyway, moving on. I got nothing else to say, dog. That's just. I'm reading the story, and I'm like, wait, what? That was it?
Right, like as soon as you said he turned on the lights, I just leaned back. I'm like, get the fuck out of here. Like, I don't even want to know what the fuck happened to this shit.
I had a feeling like, hey, you know what'd be funny? If the intruder said, whoa, this Mr. Feeney, bruh. I can't be robbing Mr. Feeney.
Right.
Get the fuck up out here, man.
I wanted him to have a pistol and shot at him at least one time.
I thought Mr. Feeney had the pistol at the yappa or something
like pow, and he missed, but he let him know.
He didn't shot it off. He just walked outside with his. If they didn't say Mr. Feeney walked outside with his shotgun, I'd be like, all right.
Inspirational quote.
No, Mr. Intruder. What, Mr. Matthews? Now, Mr. Intruder. You know it's not right.
God.
You know it's not right.
Oh man.
But yeah, okay. But I'm glad he's alive.
Yeah.
I'm glad no Final Destination shit happened, like him just like tripping and falling and then damn, no more Mr. Feeney.
All right.
But yeah, man, Alec Baldwin got arrested for fighting over a parking spot.
Who he beat up?
Nigga, peep it.
Alec Baldwin was arrested in NYC Friday morning. Witnesses tell us the actor got into an argument with another man over a parking spot near 10th Street and 5th Avenue. Our law enforcement sources tell us that Alec Baldwin had a friend holding the spot for him, but the other man swooped in. We were told Baldwin became irate. An argument ensued, and Baldwin punched the man in the jaw. Real.
There we go. See, now there we go. There goes some action.
That's real nigga shit.
Now here go even more. The alleged victim, the 49-year-old man, was taken to the hospital.
Yes.
Nigga, yam to your stupid
boy,
ass.
One Baldwin got that one hit a quitter.
One witness tells us that Alec Baldwin yelled out, "Fuck off," during the fight.
While whooping your ass, I'm telling you to fuck off.
Fuck off, fuck boy. Cops were called and Alec Baldwin was arrested. Baldwin lives in the area. Number one, the dick should have given a spot to Alec Baldwin. You know what I'm saying? He swooped in. It's Alec Baldwin. It's probably his fucking spot and his friend was there. Number two, you want to get irate with Alec Baldwin? Well, you get snuck by Alec Baldwin. And guess what?
He was a shadow.
He went and got arrested, but that don't mean shit. That man that was out the same day.
Yeah,
like, he was down enough for dinner time.
Yeah, he was good. He was good. This white on right crime, this violence is just raising.
It's a problem.
Oh my God.
Well, Alec Baldwin sounds Italian, so.
Parking lot fights and brawls. Oh my goodness.
From rich folk.
Wow. Even Siri was like, I don't know how to respond to that. Wow, interesting. But
this gotta be a skit. This gotta be a skit on SNL.
I think they're gonna make it one, even though this is a real life thing that happened.
You gotta make this a skit.
They're gonna make this a skit. I'm gonna watch that skit. I don't watch SNL a lot, but I'm ready for the Alec Baldwin skit that he's also in. That's just gonna be fucking hilarious.
Right.
Dylan Ruth got the death penalty.
Not enough. He should ride in jail in solitary confinement.
They already killed him.
Okay, good. Okay, I thought you meant that.
He should die more.
I thought you meant right. I thought you meant that a different way.
Not enough.
I'm like, wow, death isn't enough.
Did you know there's an after death? We can go in the afterlife and kill a nigga again.
We got soul burning, bitch.
Right.
What you saying, D?
They already did it?
He ain't dead. They just sentenced him.
He just got the sentence?
So he might ride like Charles Manson for like fucking buku time for all we know. He might not even, he might not die in our lifetime for all the fuck we know. Death row ain't always instant.
Right.
You know what I mean?
I think
he'll sit on death row.
I think he gonna be getting that bitch real soon because it's very obvious he did it. He came outside and said I did it. Man, so it's not like he's gonna take case on case to break it down.
Charles Manson wasn't a bit necessarily too wicked.
Yeah, but he had a cult following. His thing is a little iffy. This dude straight up was like, nah, I killed him. You know I killed him. Here's the weapon. All this right here. Get my Burger King.
He said, get my Burger King.
And I'm out of here.
I mean, I often say I'm not with the death penalty because I don't find that to be real punishment. I feel like punishment. I'm all
solitary confinement.
I mean, I'm instituting torture. Well, I'm about to dig it. Look.
All right, that's unconstitutional. But
I mean, but death isn't.
Death
you know what I'm saying? Like, if we gonna say we could take a life, well, fucking, how about we make that nigga get tortured? Punish that nigga.
Like, if we can take one, we can torture one.
Boom.
I think taking one and torturing one is two different levels. For to torture someone to keep them alive is a much more strength than to kill someone.
That's punishment. That's punishment that we can freaking touch. We can see. That's actual punishment. I understand what you're saying about solitary. That's mental punishment too. I'm about torture more than capital punishment.
And so torture. So a nigga get tortured for the. So a nigga should get tortured for their crimes.
It is to a degree, huh?
So a nigga should get tortured for their crimes.
But shit like death and pedophilia and rape and shit, not like
you should get
stealing.
tortured.
If you take a life,
you might want to put niggas on a rack.
You gotta think of stretch him.
Stretch him. Yes. Yes. No, that is what I want.
That's what I'm imagining.
Yes.
I was like, what? This nigga
instead of giving you the death penalty, man, put that bitch on the rack. You got hours of rack duty every day. You don't gotta be on that 24 hours, but bitch, you get rack duty.
So niggas gonna kill themselves after the first week.
Oh, you killing niggas, you on death. I'm not saying for no. I'm not talking about for tax evaders, bitch. I'm talking about like instead of killing the ones that are worthy of being capital punishment, the death penalty, torture the asses, nigga.
Man, look, I ain't got enough money to be paying a nigga to go torture somebody on hours.
I mean, you already got us paying the money any goddamn way.
I mean, we killing
that nigga. That nigga don't gotta make no license plate. He just being solitary in the rack. That's his life.
Man, no, man.
God damn.
This ain't medieval times.
That is
nigga, you rape and kill my daughter, nigga. Get your ass on that rack.
Every day.
Every day.
You get the rack.
I'm the rack. I ain't gonna lie, son. I'm
the rack.
The rack.
You get the rack.
But, dude, I guarantee you, dog, if niggas was catching that fucking rack, niggas would be thinking twice about a lot of shit they be doing in the streets, though. That I promise you, niggas will think twice, bro.
You only get death. You get the rack.
You get the rack. Like, they gonna stretch my ass to death.
Oh, don't even get into that type of shit.
We do enough just to not kill you.
Right.
And let you heal up. Feed you this bullshit.
You might even rehabilitate after that.
Right.
You will.
You just might, dog.
You will let you sit for a whole week and come back at this again.
And last up in the start section, man, shouts out to Al Roker who shouldn't have had to defend this dumb shit because he was Doc from fucking Back to the Future. Doc Brown, and he like, well, how come Megan Kelly got fired because she tried to defend coloring her skin darker to be Diana Ross, but Al Roker gets to be Doc Brown.
Did you see the comments on Twitter, son? There was like fucking culture appropriator, stealing white culture. I was like, son, when did a movie about Back to the Future became wild culture?
Bruh.
Like Doc Brown is not a culture, son.
So all the white people that we had to be being black people with mostly white characters in our zeitgeist to pull from, we was always appropriating. So any little kid that be Superman or Aquaman or little Batman, that little kid, that little black or the Hispanic or that Asian kid is appropriate. You all shut up. Y'all be. Did they hear how they sound?
No,
they sound dumb as fuck.
Because they want
to be oppressed so bad.
And Al Roker explained it completely as fuck, and it still won't matter how clearly he explained it because niggas still won't get it. But he's plainly said, dog, just the difference is no blackface. Like there's no whiteface.
Don't color your skin.
Just don't color your
skin.
Don't
color your skin. And guess what? Guess what, people? Guess what? Newsflash. It is a courtesy that we say no whiteface. Because honestly, whiteface to blackface is like saying hunky to nigger. We did not oppress white people, demean white people, set white people back, do all these fucked up shit with whiteface. You know what I mean? Blackface really, go look up the history of blackface, niggas. It's nowhere near 1-to-1 here. So don't be like, well, if they can't do blackface, we can't do whiteface. No, that's a courtesy, bitch. We do not have to abide by that shit, nigga. No, nigga. Don't do blackface. Don't color your fucking skin. It's disrespectful. I don't understand why. It's pretty simple. 1 + 1 shit, dog.
It really is, man.
Let's get that bass nerd out, mama. Niggas blowing me, dog. Blowing the fuck out of me.
Blow this fucking gut.
What are we nerding out about today?
Bats nerd out moment. Bats nerd out.
Bats nerd out moment. Bats nerd out moment. Bats nerd out moment. Bats nerd out. Bats nerd out moment. Bats nerd out moment. Bats nerd out moment.
So first up in Bass Nerd Out moment.
What's up?
I'm gonna see the first thing we're gonna talk about is Joe just saw Halloween. The new Michael Myers joint.
Yeah.
The biggest thing I've been loving here about is there's a little black kid character in that bitch that's still in the show.
Okay.
They made that one of the key reasons why I'm probably see this movie, even though I read all the spoilers and know most of what happens. But how you felt about it, man? It's non-spoiler shit for people that ain't seen that thing.
All right, so overall, I'll give you the ratings when we was offline, but I said as a Michael Myers movie, I gave it a 7.5. As a regular movie, just a regular ass movie in general, of shot for shot this and the third, I give it a 7.5. As a horror movie, I give it a 6.5.
No scares.
No scares. I feel like I needed more fear. I wanted more gore.
And that's when we had the conversation of Jason is usually more known for gore, while Michael Myers is mainly known for the slash, stab up.
True. That is true.
And I'm going to throw in there that they had a lower budget. It was like 6-7 mil, so maybe they was trying to cut costs. And his mic.
Yeah, and you also said that like, you know, they showed some kind of Jason-esque shit with Michael Myers.
Yeah. Some people who are like huge, because I'm not this huge horror nerd, but some horror nerds were like speaking out that some of Michael Myers, because that's the thing, Michael Myers, like Jason is known for brutalizing motherfuckers, and Michael Myers is mainly known for the slashing thing, because you know the slasher films have a metaphor about sex. That's coming, you know, the slash, the knife going in you, insertion, penetration, go about it how you have it. So Michael Myers was always known for more of the stab kills, more so than like tormenting you with teeth before he, you know what I mean, comes through, and whatever he did, like in the trailer I saw that there's like certain examples that were used that was not Michael Myers-esque, was more Jason-esque. And for the longest, I had to look this shit up because I grew up as a kid, like kind of confused by them at times. Like, what is the true difference? Like, even though they have different stories, they're very similar entities.
Different purposes why they do what they do, and the fact that Jason's a demon and Michael Myers is a human who's like is just demonized for like in his mind, like he's just a crazy human.
I mean, but the same shit happens which can confuse a kid in the 90s.
Yeah, I mean,
you know what I'm saying? Like,
it's like, are these niggas brothers?
Right, you would think that. Like, you know, if you're not like a fan like that's really watching this shit, because they walk slow, they
still catch you.
They catch you.
They both got a knife.
It's hard to kill them. They're wearing masks. There's this one chick that they like to fixate on. Now, for Michael Myers, it's always your girl Laurie, but still, like,
Jason's the summer camp.
Jason's whoever's at the camp, and there's usually some main character female that's there.
Yeah, that's Jason.
Yeah, I mean, Jason's at the camp. Because technically in the first movie, it was the mother.
Yeah.
It was the mom. Jason didn't come to to Friday the 13th Part 2.
Was I talking to you about that? About how, like, if they'd have just kept it at a mom, what a greater movie that would have been?
It would have been interesting to have this killer woman just doing some crazy shit.
Let's say they don't do the franchise. Let's say keep it at
they
the
just left it at Jason?
Like, because the thing is...
not Jason. Friday the 13th?
Yeah, it's Friday the 13th. Because that one movie really taught about bullying. You know what I'm saying?
I mean,
the ending was still
Joe,
weird.
You might. What you're about to speak upon is just an area about Hollywood that just is Hollywood. There's many movies that don't need sequels that get many because one want to milk that money.
Jason, the birth of that.
They want to make that money. I mean, it made legends, but there's a lot of movies that we could cite that if that movie just was that movie, that could have just been it.
Well, when I say gore, I mean like, all right, yes, he did that do the thing with the teeth where he like broke some nigga jaw and kept his teeth and used it to throw on a girl. He just seemed more like he was just strong as always. He didn't have his machete yet, so he had to kill niggas the way he had to kill niggas. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't like he was trying to like
Jason no slash.
Like Jason, when Jason killed niggas without
not Jason. Oh, you talking about Jason? I'm thinking talking about Michael Myers. Keep going. I'm tripping. So wait, you talking about Halloween though?
Yeah, Halloween.
But you say
he didn't have his knife yet.
Michael Myers had no knife. That's what I'm saying. Michael Myers no slash.
Well, he's escaping from prison.
He's escaping from prison
because this movie is set as if none of the other movies happen. This is a natural part 2 to part 1.
He's in a mental institution that he's been in for like 40 fucking years
since part 1.
Okay.
And now they're transporting him to get laid down, and something fucks up on the bus where he's getting transported, and he gets let off. Like something like the thing crashed, and that's how he gets away.
Okay.
And he just killing niggas along his way. You know what I'm saying? To get to he ain't really just like Jason. When I say gore, I just wanted more blood splatter a lot of places. Okay. It had to look like
too many clean looking kills.
Yeah.
So you like even if you was a stab up a motherfucker, we at least see some blood. You saying give me something?
Yeah.
Was it rated R? Or
it was rated R.
Rated R.
No blood.
There was blood.
But not enough.
More.
Okay. Like not too much gore though.
Yeah, and I'm not that much of a gory person. And the girl that I brought is a real horror person, and she wanted more gore.
I could have sworn you was about to say the girl I brought was a whore.
I was like, damn, Joe.
That really sounded like that for like a split second.
That would have been hurtful.
Okay, but yeah.
Wow.
No gore.
Like I said, man.
But like I was saying, until he got his knife, he was just killing niggas. Until he got his knife. When he got his knife, it was back to being straight up stabby.
Stabby. You know that's Mike. Stabby.
He also hung niggas in certain places, like, you know.
Mike had a few tricks every now and then, but he was really known for that stabby.
Until then, dog, he had to do what he had to do to kill niggas the way he had to kill them. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, that mask would always look creepy as fuck to me, son. Right. Like that, like
hated it.
Like Jason mask is iconic on the hockey level because of Jason and who he is, but just Michael Myers mask by itself, the way he just looks.
It looks like a fucking corpse, like
like. He just looks unsettling.
Yeah.
You might think Jason is not going to kill you with that hockey mask, nigga, if you don't look too closely.
Nah, Michael Myers looks like,
death.
I'm going to murder you.
Death is coming. Tell me about the little black boy, though.
Now, the black kid, that nigga was hilarious. Apparently, he's from New Orleans.
Ooh.
Rose Audubon.
Oh.
You know what I mean? That boy, he's cursing in the movie. Mm-hmm. So I wonder how you got to go back to class with that. Yeah, I got to cuss it anyway, bro.
Go back to class balling.
Right. Oh, he said I cursed word in the movie. I got paid for it. But like, so this little kid, he plays this little black kid that's getting watched by these two little white teenagers, you know. And he's over there. He's got great comedic timing. He makes these quirky jokes, very not quirky, but he makes these very funny jokes. And then He goes to his room at one point, but then he goes to the room and he calls the white girl up there to go see it. And he's like, I think somebody up in here. And he tells her to check everything. And it winds up, he's like, check the closet. And this nigga Michael Myers is in the closet. So he takes a slash at her, and your boy gets up and starts to running. And then, like, as she's trying to run away.
Is this the boy Jabril Nantambu? That's him?
Yeah.
Jabril Nantambu. What's up, little dude? Get it in. What you saying, Joe?
So he starts to run, and then like the white girl starts to run behind him, and then Michael catches the white girl's feet, and so the black kid runs up like he's about to help her, and he's like, "I'm gonna go get help," and runs back down. But then this is the even kicks part. He goes down and runs into the white boy that was with him and was watching, and says, "Say, don't go up there. You're gonna get killed."
And then he's
there. You're gonna get killed.
And he's never seen again?
No, he dips off and stays alive. You never see him again.
Good job, Jabril.
Good job, Jabril. Right. Julian was the character. You did right. Did the white girl get killed that he left?
Everybody got killed.
Okay.
Everybody in that scene. That moment.
Okay, well, there you go, man.
Except for him. He got the fuck out of there.
Good job.
And Julian. Also, I saw Michael Myers did not kill a baby, which really gave me the theory. Because I was watching something about do Michael Myers kill children or not. Mm-hmm. And Michael Myers do kill children. Mm-hmm. But he do not kill babies.
Interesting. Wow. So Jabril got his ass murked up.
He could have, yeah.
Yeah, but that baby.
And honestly, he wouldn't even give Jabril that work like that. He'd just snap Jabril's neck. Because most of the people that, if he want to kill you, like without brutally fucking with you, he just snapped your neck. He just choked you out and broke your neck.
Okay. So, like you said, it was good, son. So, like you said, a good set. So you were never afraid?
No.
How did the audience react?
It was kind of chill. It was a cool movie. It was pretty good.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
So it was a good movie.
Jamie Lee Curtis is nice. Yeah. Like I said, I give it a 7.5.
I mean, I don't know if that's good.
To me, that's pretty good. That's almost an 8.
All right.
That's a C.
All right.
That's not a C. That's like a B minus. A C would be like a 7.
A B minus is like an 8.
Really?
A B plus is
he going
like
off 100 scale. If he's like looking at it, like 100. That was an 80.
Yeah.
Put some curve on that shit.
He said put some curve on that.
Scale.
But it's just
7.5 out of what? 8? 9?
Not a 10, but at the same time.
Well, it's the same shit.
At the same time, you gotta like put you on a curve to like when you watch it. It's a 7.5, but like to
on
me
a good day it'll be an 8.
Yeah, like
So on a good day it's a B minus. On a normal day it's a C.
Yep.
Okay.
C plus. Yeah.
And as an adult, I guess a lot of things don't afraid me more like that, like a horror nigga like Michael Myers. He's been around so long.
He said I seen cops. Michael Myers ain't shit to me.
Right. And I seen psycho thrillers like Saw, the first 3. And like that are really scary and shit like that. Things that'll fuck your mind up.
I find most people with horror now are very like not sensitive to shit like that anymore. Like not the way they used to be as far as horror, because we got the internet.
Well, you love that show that came out that my nigga in Jordan. Shouts out to my nigga Jordan, that haunting show.
Haunting on the Hill.
Yeah, people love that joint. They say it's a real
horror though.
But no, they say no. What I'm saying is
it's a really good horror.
People are saying that's a tour de force, a really fire show on a horror tip.
I think so.
So like even though a lot of people, that's why we're asking you don't want to saw it.
So.
Yeah,
I like it.
No, tell us about it, nigga.
Like okay, with me with horror, what I look for is like how do you make the ghosts look? Like, are the ghosts gonna be cool and scary looking, or fucking goofy? Like, is it goofy, or is it actually like something that might be real on some level? And the Haunting at Hill House, like, I just like the way they made the ghosts look, and just how they made the ghosts look, move, and the overall story of it is really good. Like the actual story, besides the horror aspect of it, it was a good story, period. So,
One thing I like about horror is because I like horror that sit with you that could really happen. Some level of it is playing with some real shit. And I heard about in that show, they fuck with like some level of sleep paralysis. Yeah. And sleep paralysis is a very scary thing if you ever had it.
I've had that shit like maybe only a handful of times.
Yeah, maybe like twice to me.
But
what is sleep paralysis exactly?
Oh my gosh, son.
It's like when you can't sleep?
You are stuck. Like half awake, half asleep, son. It's the weirdest, it's the most disabling feeling. You really feel paralyzed, but you kind of conscious and you want to move and you want to get up. And you can't. And then like sometimes you feel like you can't even breathe. You know what I'm saying? And some people got it as a condition badly. Like they get it a lot. Damn. You feel me? It's happened to me just like twice in life. And it's scary as shit when it's happening, especially if it happens for a prolonged time, because it's varying. Sometimes it can be something quick, you just and you get out of it. Sometimes you feel like you in that bitch like dying.
Right? Yeah, like you're trying to fucking. Oh my God, it's so horrible.
It's scary. So the fact that they brought that to a horror show, I'm like, oh shit, I know that'll fuck with my brain a little bit. And it's kind of some parts are set in a creepy hospital or something. So come on, man. So yeah, they got shit out here to watch, right? Yeah, apparently.
Some good horror shit, yeah.
So this one for you, my dude. Deal. Moving on to the next joint. Unless you had anything else to say on Halloween.
Nah, go check it out. It was worth the $7.
It's worth a matinee.
Yeah, it was worth a good matinee.
That's cool.
That's cool. So Ava DuVernay is granted full access to Prince's archives for the Netflix documentary.
It's about to be dope.
Yeah, I hope so.
Come on, bro.
Ava DuVernay is not about to play with this.
I'm about to say, I just hope she don't play with it. Like, I hope she does it justice. She's great.
The family's still alive.
Obviously, you know what I'm saying. So I just hope
and give her
full access. Yeah, that's deep.
That's hard.
You know what I'm saying that's real deep.
That family's private. Prince was private.
I wonder how she got access. Like, I wonder why they chose her to do it.
Let's see if there's anything in the story. The Oscar-nominated filmmaker has received the blessing of Prince's notoriously private estate to make the film and has received full access to the Purple One's vast archive of work, including unreleased material.
She got the whole
The multiple-part film. It's going to be a multiple-part film. Will cover Prince's entire life.
That's going to be so
4 hours.
Exciting.
Prince had reached out directly to the Queen Sugar creator about working together before his 2016 death.
Okay.
So DuVernay seems like an excellent choice to tackle the life of the legendary musician.
She was the choice. If Prince
she was
the
choice.
Then yeah, okay, cool.
She was his choice.
Right. Well, we had to pick this. Prince picked this before.
Prince picked this.
Prince picked that. All right, cool.
Shouts
full unreleased material, everything.
Open
up the Prince vault.
Because so often when like certain like movies and docs come out and motherfuckers don't have access, it be glaring.
It'd be like, oh, dog, you missing some shit, dog. Some
major shit.
Like
some
Tupac
major shit. Oh God, don't get us started.
I can't wait to hear all the unreleased vault music that this motherfucker done recorded.
That she could use. That she could use for just like transition stuff.
Yeah.
When to use the hits and when to get into the shit everybody knows. Yes. But if it's like something like you driving in a car with his uncle or whatever, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
you can play some music.
Hey, Dad, you ever hear this? This is one of the ones.
Even if you don't even bring it to anyone's attention, I mean, if you just got in some of the quiet moments, you can just play this music that no one's ever heard before, but it's from Prince, Beyond the Grave and shit.
Yeah, that's awesome.
That's my love.
Yeah, Lil always. I was talking the song.
I said, you're about to bring into a music.
Well, the weed is good.
So apparently, man, the director of a film, God of War film, wants Batista from WWE and Guardians of the Galaxy to play Kratos.
Kinda yeah, kinda no.
Yeah, kinda yeah, and kinda no, dog. Like, I mean, I think it would be cool, but I feel like there's someone else. There's someone else for that.
Me too.
There's somebody else for that.
Yeah, he big and he cut. That's fine, but I feel like
he's not a terrible choice though.
But I'm saying only thing we've seen him really do is Guardians of the Galaxy. He was like in other little smaller things, but it's like if you're gonna be the lead character, you gonna be Kratos.
No.
I need a little.
I mean, based on
he might do well,
like,
but
I think he could do it.
But he plays
there's somebody else.
I don't know.
All depends on which Kratos you're going with, and I still feel like either one is still not, for him to be different.
I don't know.
I don't know about this one. I don't know.
I don't know.
I feel like don't make him the top choice. Like we keep saying, that's somebody
not
else.
the top choice. He's the second.